Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you all? I hope that you all are fine and taking good care of yourselves. Today is going to be your ninth lesson, and in this lesson we will start a new chapter which is urban settlements and their industries. So let's begin. So the unit we will be discussing today is unit number 6, People and Economics, and the chapter is urban settlements and their industries. So let's begin. Here are the things that you will need for this lesson. So the things are lead pencil, eraser, highlighter, your geography book, notebook, blue marker, blue ink pen, and a ruler. So I hope that you have grabbed all these things and you're ready for your lesson. Dear students, please open page number 98 of your geography books. Let's have a look at the objectives of this lesson. So after taking this lesson, you will be able to identify urban settlements and you will know about the activities which take place in urban settlements. So let's just get started. But before starting our today's lesson, let's see what we discussed previously. So we discussed History's unit number 4 and chapter number 1, and we discussed how Islam originated, and we discussed the background of pre-Islamic Arabia. I hope, dear students, that you have opened page number 98 of your geography books and you're ready for your lesson. So please write down day, date and today's task, and let's just get started with our today's lesson. So urban settlements and their industries. शहरी आबादकारी और उनकी industries. An urban settlement is any form of human habitation from a single house to large cities. कि जो urban settlement है वो एक form है human habitation की जहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं और ये vary कर सकता है एक single house से एक large city में. It is a concentrated settlement that constitutes or is a part of an urban area. ये concentrated यानी intense settlement है जो कि एक part है urban area का यानी शहरी इलाके का. It is an area with high density of man-made structures. ये एक ऐसा एरिया है कि जहाँ पे इंसानों के बनाए हुए स्ट्रक्चर्स जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा तादाद में हैं. Usually an urban settlement has a large population size and a high population density. कि usually किसी भी urban settlement में जो population है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होती है और जो population की density है वो भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा होती है. So I hope that this paragraph is clear, and now we will get to some of the meanings. So density means thickness and bulk, whereas urban means a characteristic of a town or city, and constitute means make up or is a part of whole, whereas concentrated means intense. So I hope that this is now clear. Now we will move on to our next paragraph. Other than serving as places for human living, urban settlements have secondary activities like manufacturing of goods and tertiary activities like trade and commerce. Please underline these lines, dear students. कि ह्यूमन बींग्स को जो है वो रहने की जगह प्रोवाइड करने के अलावा भी अर्बन सेटलमेंट्स में जो है वो सेकेंडरी एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं जैसे कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ गुड्स और टर्शरी एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं जैसे कि ट्रेड एंड कॉमर्स. In contrast, as we can observe, these activities were usually absent in rural areas. और इसके बरक्स हम देखते हैं कि रूरल यानी दही इलाकों में जो है वो ये एक्टिविटीज़ जो है वो नहीं होती. So contrast means to show a difference, whereas manufacture means make or produce, and serve means perform duty or services. So I hope that this paragraph is also clear. Moving on to our next paragraph, we have urban settlements can also be classified by size as hamlet, which is a very small settlement of less than 100 people. Please underline these lines कि जो urban settlements हैं उनको size के ऊपर भी जो है वो categorize किया जा सकता है. So the first type is hamlet, which is a small settlement of less than 100 people. कि 100 से कम लोगों के settlement को हम hamlet कहते हैं. Whereas village town city with about 300,000 people. कि जो village town और city हैं उनमें 3 लाख से ज़्यादा या 3 लाख लोग जो हैं वो मौजूद हो सकते हैं. Whereas Metropolis is also known as a large city. एक बड़े शहर को हम Metropolis कहते हैं. Conurbation is a group of cities. के काफ़ी सारी cities के groups को हम conurbation कहेंगे. And megalopolis is basically several conurbations having more than 10 million people कि मेगालोपोलिस जो है वो several conurbations को जो है वो combine करता है and it has almost 10 million people. So I hope that this paragraph is also clear now.
Dear students, please open your notebooks. Dear students, please open your index page and prepare the page like this. You have to write down the serial number, the date and the topic, and I hope that this demonstration is helpful for you.
Dear students, now it's time for your today's task, and today we will solve the worksheet of this chapter. So after solving this worksheet, you have to paste it on your notebooks. So let's just get started with the blanks first. So the first blank is an urban settlement is any form of human habitation. Secondly, urban settlement can also be classified by size as hamlet. Third, industry is related to the production of goods and services. Fourth, dash do not produce physical goods. The answer is service industries as it produces services. Fifth, construction of bridges, dams, roads, canals and buildings are example of construction industry. Sixth, Atlas Honda Pakistan is a Pakistani example of assembling industry. Last but not the least, dash refer to creation of utilities. The answer is primary industries. Okay, so now in our second question, we have to tick the factors that make people migrate from rural areas. इनमें हमने उन factors को जो है वो tick करना है जिन factors की वजह से जो है वो rural areas के लोग जो है वो urban areas में आते हैं. ठीक है? So the first one is there is poverty, debt and hard farm life in rural areas. So that's true and that is one of the factor जिसकी वजह से जो है वो rural areas के लोग जो हैं वो urban areas में आ जाते हैं. तो हम इसको tick कर देंगे. Secondly, people are simple and kind to each other. ये फैक्टर जो है वो टिक नहीं होगा. There is unemployment कि वहाँ पे जो है वो jobs नहीं होती. So we will tick that factor as well. Fourth, there are inadequate educational and medical facilities. And that is also true and one of the factor कि वहाँ पे educational facilities और medical facilities नहीं होती. Fifth, there is no pollution. ये फैक्टर जो है वो टिक नहीं होगा because it has nothing to do with the migration. Last but not the least, there are inadequate farmland and crop failure and famine. This is also one of the factors, so we will also tick that. I hope that this is also clear. Okay, so moving on to our third question, I have some terms which you will define. So the first term is metropolis. So the answer is it is a large city, whereas the second term is conurbation and it is a group of cities. Last but not the least, megalopolis, and it is several conurbations having more than 10 million people. So I hope that this is also clear. Now, dear students, it's time for you to assess yourself. So I have prepared some blanks for you. Let's see the first one. So the first fill in the blank is an urban settlement can also be classified by size as dash. Secondly, a conurbation is a group of dash. Third, urban settlements have dash activities like manufacturing of goods. And last but not the least, an urban settlement is any form of human dash. So I hope that you'll be able to solve this after taking the lesson very easily. Now I have some tasks for you to do. So the first task that you have to perform is that you have to prepare the title and the content page of the chapter Urban Settlements and Their Industries. And secondly, you have to learn the worksheet of urban settlements and their industries. So I hope that you will perform these tasks very efficiently. Now, dear students, I have some fun facts for you. So let's see the first one. Continents shift at about the same rate as your fingernails grow. Second fun fact is that 90% of Earth's population live in Northern Hemisphere. So I hope that these fun little facts will add to your knowledge. Lastly, dear students, I have a habit for you which you can implement in your daily routine, and the habit is that do not waste food as it is prohibited in our religion as well, and it is not a good thing to waste anything in any shape, way or form. So I hope that you will implement this habit in your daily routine.
I hope, dear students, that today's lesson was helpful and you have understood each and every point of this lesson. And I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Stay home. Stay safe.